Hey guys, welcome back. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. It is evening time here, and I figured I would just kind of turn the camera on and just have a little chit chat while I do my makeup. I'm gonna run a couple errands. I'm just gonna run to the mall, take something back. If you watched my last video, I'm taking back that damn Too Faced peel off eyeliner. That stuff was insane. Anyway, just gonna run that and just kind of throw my face on. A couple people asked me about how I did my everyday foundation. This is the Milk Makeup, and I wish it had the color on the tube. I will actually have to find that. Really have to go back. This is the Real Techniques. It's just a, what do they call it? Expert face brush. It's just a I like it because it's a shorter bristled flat brush. It's got a little bit of a taper kind of to it, and it's really nice if you have texture because it really kind of gets in between those crappy little wrinkles and helps you look nice. I kind of like this color. It's a little darker, I think, than my skin at the moment, so I've got to kind of run it down my neck a little bit. I haven't been feeling all that well, so I haven't been going out a lot. I usually do, if you guys have been watching for a while, you know, I go to Universal Studios quite a bit. I have the annual pass there. You know, it's really cool, because you can pay it by the month, and it's like my little treat to myself. And, my husband, he goes with me every so often. Merlin, come on. That is my very angry cat that wants to go outside, and I've told him no. No. I just kind of go over it with a just damp, clean beauty blender. One of the little things that I've discovered with these beauty blenders is I made the mistake of using cool water. But if you use warm water, it really, for some reason, helps smooth it out a little more. And just like, don't open the door, dude. My cat's going nuts. But even with makeup, it's a little cold in this room today. I like to kind of, you know, just with the milk, you can kind of work it in, or with a bottle, kind of rub it between your hands. It seems to work a little better that way. I also like to use my hands to kind of smooth it out. I did once again, I used the primer before I started. I used the one I always use, the Blur Primer by YSL. This bottle, I think it's like $48, but this lasts forever. Primer lasts a very long time. I wasn't always able to get higher end products. I started out very basic drugstore, and then kind of worked my way into Ulta brand, and from there, just what became my stepping stone was these minis and sample sizes that you could get. The Birchbox, is it Birchbox? Birchbox. There's another box I get. I can't remember. I had another one that I get. Yeah, let's see. This is the Birchbox. Matter of fact, I have one sitting here that I haven't even really went through. And they give you some nice little products. This time they gave me a lash curler, which I'm not big on. These are so barbaric. This one they give me a lash curler, a light, powerful effect, pure beauty oil, a makeup remover. What is this? A mascara. Oh, a primer. One that I've never seen before. Pomegranate oil. That sounds interesting. Yeah, it's a very moisturizing, apparently, primer. What is this? And a hair something. If you guys pay attention, I don't use a lot of hair products, and mainly that's because of the gastroparesis I have. It is hell on my hair. My hair's been falling out. I have lost this huge chunk. I used to have a widow's peak that went like this, and now it just kind of goes like that. That chunk is missing. I hate it. But you learn to live with things. I love these little guys. If you have not tried these, I will tell you, these are little miracle workers. I know I pull on my eyes a little bit too much, but you can. I'm not a plucker. I hate to pluck my eyebrows. This just kind of, you got to be careful because you can go crazy with this thing. I've gotten very used to where and how to hold the skin. You want to hold your skin taut. I've got this hair that's, and if you have hair that's like growing, you see how I'm trying to catch that hair? It's just growing way out of the area it was supposed to be in, so I just kind of trimmed it off. These things are incredible. I think they're like $3 or $5 for a bag of them, so you can't beat that. Somebody had mentioned, and if you're listening now and you're the person that said this, please, please, please let me know the eyebrow product you were talking about. Somebody mentioned that they found a dupe for these eyebrow pencils, or a more inexpensive route for this. I got mine in a set. I have the set laying around here somewhere because I still use the tin that it came in, but it came with quite a few of their products, and it was kind of a deal. That is the only way I bought these. I otherwise didn't really spend a lot of money on brow products. Honestly, I used eyeshadow and just kind of, when I put my primer on my face, I wipe it across my eyebrows and then take a very fine brush, something like this here, and I would just take it and kind of push the powder into the lashes like that with the primer that would help it stick, and it worked, and I did not have to buy any additional products. But now this all came in a little set, and I have not repurchased these. The pencil part I have. The rest of it I have not. This pencil I did repurchase when they had some kind of sale on them. It was, also you can catch a lot of times you buy something and you can get something free. God, look at my hair is a mess. I just kind of threw it up to do my makeup today, so. But I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday. I have had kind of a non-eventful one, which for me, if you pay attention, is very good. Very, very good. Because my health has been just running me freaking ragged lately. I am back into this is that MAC. Here, let me turn it around so you can see Patrick Star. Is that not pretty? I love holographic anything. You know, I think we've all found, what's her name? Simply Not Logical. I think we've all found her channel by now. I have watched her channel, God, for quite a while. I think she had like maybe 30 or 60K when I started watching her. And I just adore her. But this powder, it just melts in, and I am not one to really set my set my foundation, but look at that. It just really, it helps with the texture. And you see, look, I'll just take some, not that much. You take it and you just kind of go across, and it almost melts, it almost just melts in. It's very nice. We all know how I am with powder. I'm not big. That is a huge amount that I just put on there. And I want to kind of rub it off. that is a huge amount. But it's been kind of cold out here lately, and I've had the heat on in the car, and I am not one that enjoys heat. I sweat. So wintertime, I'm hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, and that's part of going through the lovely change of life. But last video I had mentioned giving away a lip product. This is gorgeous. I'm not gonna use this, but I want to open it up and show you guys, because this is the one I'm going to be giving away. But I just want to show you this beautiful, look at the container. Is this thing not gorgeous? And this is, like I said, I'm not going to use it, but I do want to show you. Look at that. Is that not the most interesting little doe foot you see? And it's got a little angle there at the end. And it's almost like, to me, it reminds me of an ink. It's gorgeous. I'm going to put that right on back in there. As you see, I didn't use it. Well, I don't even like to leave fingerprints on it. I wipe it down before I send it out. But whoever wins it, if at that time you see this video and you're upset because I opened it, I'll get another one. And I'll give this one to somebody that doesn't care. But anyway, you know, I've had a great time with this channel and just really getting it going with you guys. I have had just overwhelming positivity from people and so much love and support, especially from a lot of you guys that have chronic illnesses. And there's actually a girl that has gastroparesis on here. Please, I know your name begins with a T, and I can't pronounce it right now. I watched your video on the soap. I love those types of soaps. I used to make soap. I need to get back into it. It's a lot of fun. I make glycerin, a lot of glycerin soaps, and a lot of just melt and pours. If you know about soap, that's just pretty much you're melting a product and pouring it into a mold with some scent and some color or something, or throw a little dried flowers in it, and it's a beautiful gift. But if you are watching this video, please get in touch with me. I have if I could show you an abundance. This is just stuff sitting around me of makeup. I want to do something very special for you. I want to put together, I did kind of notice your skin type and whatever, your skin color from your video. I was kind of snooping. But I would love to put together a makeup kit for you. And I would like to get that sent off to you as a gift from me. I know how hard life can be, and your story just really touched my heart. And a few other people saw it, and I really want to do something to kind of pass on some of the good things that have happened to me, and you know, some of the blessings I have. And I want to put together a very nice makeup kit for you, and I would like to send it to you. So please get in touch with me either through my Twitter, through which anybody that's interested, my Twitter is at JenAlexander88. Jen Alexander is my real name. Oh, I don't like to tell people that because I don't like that's my married name, my ex-married name. So, but anyway, or you can get in touch with me through my Instagram, which is Jenny changed her number. Or you can leave a message here, and we can try to hook up some other way, but I want to do this for you. Anyway, back to makeup. I do want to do things like that as we go along, guys. You know, some people just really have a beautiful story to tell, and, you know, they have had a long road, a long, hard road, and anytime that I am able to, I love helping people like that. I've had a few people help me along the road, and I have, God knows, helped myself quite a bit down that road. It's not an easy road. And I just would like to do something special. And that's a lot of reason why I started this channel, is to not only help myself with depression and a place to just really, you know, express myself and just kind of show some of the things I like to do, and just kind of get me back into the swing of things, since I'm not working anymore because of my disabilities. I enjoy this, and I enjoy spending time with you guys. You just do not know what you guys do for my mental health. I don't want to get teary yet. Anyway, back to the other subject. This is the Tarte, matter of fact, I just talked to them today, Double Duty Contour Highlight Palette. I've showed this to you guys before. I think this was in my pick for 2017's. I love this. And it's got this beautiful, it's almost like a candle lit, very natural highlighter. Sorry, I didn't mean to shoot you a bird, but look at that. And it's a little chalky. I mean, it can be a little chalky, but look at, it's beautiful. It gives you almost that, reminds me of, for some reason, wet seal. A wet seal, that shiny, it's very pretty. When it comes to highlighter, I have gotten into a habit of doing my highlighter now before I do my other products, and for the reason solely is it kind of settles in, and it's not so, I don't like it so bright when I'm just going to go run errands. I like it to, I'm using a blush brush right now because I want the glow, see, but I don't want the, like, shock. I don't need no shock and all. There we go. No, I do like highlighter. As I said, that's one of the things I'd love to see go this year. And mainly, it's not so much the highlighter, is just the overemphasis on it. I mean, these girls cake on so much of it that it's just crazy. It drives me nuts. Let's see, what do we want to do? I'm just running some errands, but I do like to always have something on my eyes. I love makeup, and I love to feel made up when I go out. And I'm going to use Cat's Pajamas right here again. This was another one of my picks. I have a special brush I like to use for to set my eye, and I can, oh, here it is. Sorry. I need to clean my brushes really bad. This is it here. It's a whiter shadow. I think they actually call this a highlighter brush, but I'm going into the white, this white color right here, Okie Dokie. Just kind of tap that off. And what that I do is just kind of bring some life back. Just kind of gives you a nice little base. Sets the, I didn't use a primer, but I did use my foundation kind of around there. I haven't used any concealer. I'm just doing kind of just real natural look. I'm not going crazy. Just want to look pretty. I'm going into Balm Diggity. Just kind of add some depth to my lovely hooded eyes. Now, you see how they talk about use your crease, but when you have hooded eyes, you don't want to use your crease. You want to use where you want your crease to be. How I said to come in straight in like that. You don't want to close your eye and get up in there. Not with a hooded eye. Now, a regular eye, you can do that all you want. With a hooded eye, you can do that too if you want. There's no rules in makeup, really. There's not. I like to set that spot, and then I lift my eyebrow a little and kind of come in there. Then I come back with this brush that I put that white on. And I like it because, see, it's nice and wide. It takes that whole area. And just kind of blend that out. We're not going out to a club. We're going out to the bank. Well, if we're going to the ATM, the bank's closed by the time I get there. That's always my luck. I'm going to go into Kooky, which is this cranberry shade, and just kind of tap it on there. And I'm going to just kind of stamp it right here, just to give a little bit of color. Now, you guys know I always leave that front little section to create that lid look. I'm just using mainly I use this cranberry. It's because I have very hazel eyes and I love my eyes to look more green. And that's exactly why I do that. If you just kind of frame them up with a purple or a cranberry, burgundy, reds and purples, just really do that. It just brings that green out to my eyes. Now I want to blend that in a little. I'll blend that out. I always do one eye darker than the other. Never fails. And the camera is like the way to really see that. I like to keep a brush nearby with the very lightest color on it. So in case I got anything too dark or too just out there, I can lighten it up very quickly. Also, I keep a brush with the powder I use for my face. I wiped it out. You want to make sure to use a very light, very kind of flimsy powder brush when you're doing this, because you don't want it to drag. You don't want it to grab that shadow and wipe it. You want it to just kind of whisk away. Or you can even kind of just lightly. If you get a whole lot of a dark color, you always want to go out. And whisk that out. What do I want to do? I'm going to go back into this white here. And I'm just going to lightly kind of graze that across the brow bone, just to give a tiny little highlight right there, mainly at the peak. The peak is the highest area in here, where it goes up and then comes back down. That peak right there is right where you want to highlight, especially with hooded eyes, because that pulls that up more. Anytime you can pull your eye up, you know, give it more of a lifted, is always a good thing. I'm going to go in with Kooky right on the edge of that waterline. See what happened is I caught it. Now I gotta kind of darken it over here. I put a little more than I want to. Lovely. Now my neighbors are out raising hell. You want it a little darker, you can go in with a pencil brush and you can always stamp it in, just to darken that corner up a little. I'm going to darken it up. I want more of a lighter color, so I'm going to go back in. I'm going to blend that back out. And that is pretty much what I'm going to do for my eyes. I'm going to go into my Modern Renaissance palette and into that color. You can tell I used the heck out of this color right here. There's a big dent in it. I wish they made it by itself. It's Vermeer, V-E-R-M-E-E-R. Just, oh, there's something on my finger. Just kind of tap into that. And I'm going to tap that just lightly onto the inner half really of my lid, inner third, but I'm going to blend it off just lightly with my finger into those areas and all the way over to kind of highlight that lid and bring that little bottom part right here forward. Anytime something's lighter, you'll make it stick out more. And when something's darkened, it makes it sit back more. But I love this color, and I really wish I could get that color by itself, which I can't really say that because I haven't tried. You know, I haven't really looked very much because I have this palette. The pan's right there. Don't you hate when you hit pan on something, especially when it's like one of your favorite products? I have another one of these palettes that somebody had given me one of these, and the wannabe hoarder in me when it comes to makeup just like tucked it away, forgot about it, and because everything was going on with subculture, I totally forgot about it, and I put it away, and I actually went and bought that one, forgetting that I had the other one. Crazy, huh? I'm loving this color. This is Fine Wine by Marc Jacobs. I love this for eyeliner. I'm going to go right into the waterline with this cranberry red color. I'm being more careful not to pull my bottom eyelid out. I'm really bad about that, so. And I'm going to go up into the tight line, the top line. That is so pretty. I love that color. It's a little shocking sometimes to people. Some people don't like it. I like to take that, go into the waterline, and then I take, I have so many eyeliners. Good night. And I always have such a hard time finding some of my favorites because they fall to the bottom. My favorite all-time eyeliners are Smashbox. And the favorite one of all time, if I could only buy one, is Sumatra. That's that dark brown. And I like to take that and just lightly bring that over the red, right into the very farthest part of the waterline. There we go, right there. And also I like to take the same thing up on the top and just kind of frame the eye, because we all know I am not one to do the big wings. So there we go. And I'm going to do a little bit of blush. Two of my favorite colors, I still stick with this Tarte. It's called Party. And it comes in the, it came in the birthday set from Sephora. And I just noticed the other day they've changed that. Now, don't forget when you use your brush for something else, because I did use this for highlighter. So I'm going to come in, brush that off, and I like to go right at the corner of the eye and back. Everybody talks about the apples of the cheeks, but I have enough red up there. I like to come from here back and lay the color in right there. And then once I've got that, then I will kind of blend it in with the contour that I've used. And also you're kind of blending it in with the with that highlighter. And I come back with the brush that I've used for powder. Come just under the eye and just under your contour line. Around your chin, mouth, I do the nose. Just gonna dust that in. The other thing I like to sometimes do is take my my bronzer brush, and I'll do the same thing, just kind of come in here and always blend off that top. Now, let me grab something to wipe my lips off. I hate having foundation on my lips. It always winds up in the corner. This is Perla. This was my first, like, real name brand lipstick that I really got into, I would say, in the last year. And this came, I think it was like a, I think it was Birchbox it came in. And it's just, it's kind of rose color, like a dusty rose. Or, as I call it, a dirty rose. It doesn't show up really good on camera, but in person, it's very pretty. It's like the perfect nude for me. I absolutely love that. And I got this, like I said, in a Birchbox, and then also in the holiday set that had I think there was 6 of these, 5 or 6 of these all came together. They're like Star Spangled something, some kind of color like that, but it also came in there. And honestly, they last forever, so I don't find a need to go run out and buy the full size. And that is that. And with that said, I'm going to come in with my Too Faced, the Hangover 3-in-1 Primer Spray. Hold it about 6 inches away. Douse myself like crazy. Throw on some mascara. Of course, the Perversion from Urban Decay. The little sample one that you guys always see me use. I don't know, it's different. I'm telling you, it's different than the full size. I have a full size. I have 2 full size now. And you know what? I think I'm going to try dipping this brush into it. Maybe that is what the issue is. I'm not going to do it now. I have planned a whole mascara video for you guys. And that is it. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. And if you guys stay till the end, leave me a emoji smiley face with the tongue out. And also, if you've left that emoji, you will be entered to win this here. This is the Fenty Beauty Uncensored Stunna Lip Paint. So, that said, have a great day. Keep smiling. Love you guys. Bye.